The final topic is histogram. There are many ways to draw a histogram, and everything revolves around the class interval size. Here in this answer key, I decided to go with the class interval size of 15, started from 40, ending in 130. Here's the picture. Between 40 and 55, there are 8 such measurements. Actually, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. There are 8 such measurements. Between 55 and 70, there is 1. From 70 to 85, there are 2, and so on and so forth. You can actually create a frequency table before creating this histogram, but I skipped a step. Now, if you want to take different class interval size, like class size of 20, in that case, I cannot start 40 and end at 130. And let me start with something like 35 and 135. That'll do it. Yes, the difference is 100, and that's divisible by 20. And then here is the new histogram. Between 35 to 55, 55 to 75, 75 to 95, and so on. You can start from 40 to 140, if you will, and 40 to 60, 60 to 80, 80 to 100, 100 to 120, and so on. Now, what if you want to do something like class interval size of 30? Well, this is not very pretty. Between 40 to 70, 70 to 100, 100 and 130, there are only 3 class intervals, and we don't have many boxes, so this is not very pretty. And even though you are free to select your own class interval size, and your histogram must accurately portray the distribution of your data. And well, shall I count this one as accurate portrayal? It's kind of in the borderline. If you just present one class interval, that's definitely no. Just 2, that 2 is no good. 3 is kind of touching the borderline. Most probably I will not accept something like this. I'd pretty much require at least 4 boxes. Let's go back to the default. I originally had class interval size of 15, so here we go. If you want something finer, class interval size of 10, well, maybe this is too fine. We have some empty slots here between 60 to 70, between 110 to 120, kind of like that. Okay, so much for histogram, and that concludes problem number 1. Now, problem number 2 is actually a repetition of the same thing. Same data set, answer the same questions regarding the volume. So I'll just skip everything and just show you the answers. Well, here is the mean. Here is the standard deviation. Sample standard deviation. Next, 5-number summary. Sorted data. Median. Quartiles excluding the median. And the 5-number summary. Box whiskers chart. And the histogram for the volume. Here I selected the class interval size as 100. Easy to calculate. That concludes problem number 2. I'm going to use separate videos for the next 2 problems. Thank you.